What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Batwoman. Now, a few months ago, I did a reaction to the Batwoman trailer, and from what it looked like in the trailer, it seemed like it was following off the Captain Marvel train, and it was going to be a woke hot mess. But after watching 2 episodes, because that's all that's out so far, it's not woke. It's just a straight up mess. This thing is all over the place. Whoever planned this out doesn't know anything about making a TV show, and whoever is directing the episodes has no idea how to work with actors. The pacing is off. The acting, where is it? It's like some people are trying to be in a melodramatic play. The other ones are like, I'm going to talk like this, and this is going to be my character, and I'm going to read the lines as if I just read them for the first time, and now I'm on set working with other actors. It's not good. It's like a jumble fuck of catastrophe, and for some reason, someone went through the chain of command and was like, all right, this person does this, this person does this, this person does this. Then we have editors, then we have people that usually watch a thing before it goes on air, and no one in this, chain of command order thought, hey guys, this is really bad. It's really, really bad. So, I'm not very sympathetic in that nature because, it's what, I think it's under 9% on Rotten Tomatoes as far as audience score on how bad this show is, and that's just from regular people. I mean, I don't even have a Rotten Tomatoes account. I've never given a score on Rotten Tomatoes. So, and, they want to say, oh, it's because it's getting trolled. It's like, no, this thing is bad. You have to watch it. Now, everything that happened in the first episode could have been dragged out for an entire season. They just filled it with all of this plot, and it's like, all right. I understand sometimes when you're making a movie, it's like, yeah, okay, you have to tell a story from A to Z in, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if you're lucky, maybe even 3 hours if you're lucky, and, it's a big Marvel movie. But, usually it's between an hour and a half to 2 hours, and you gotta get your entire story with all these little things sprinkled in throughout, this time period. So you kind of have to, pick and choose what stuff you put in where, and you need to make it dramatic, and you have to make these, like, intense moments have meaning, so that way your audience connects with it. Now, when you have a TV show, hey, guess what? You have to tell a story in each episode, but you get, like, what? The show is, like, 24 episodes in a season. You get, like, 20-something episodes. Some shows, the seasons are shorter, so you get 10 episodes. All right, but still, that's a lot of time, especially if an episode is, like, about an hour. Okay, you get an hour to tell, a tiny little snippet of this story, and you leave the episode with a cliffhanger, so that way your audience wants to come back for the next episode. That's usually how TV shows work. At least, every single TV show that I've seen that has, this overarching plot, not where it's, just a funny kind of sitcom. And even funny kind of sitcoms actually know how that works. You can go watch shows like Friends or shows like Frasier. That 70s show. They follow this formula, and that's how, every TV show has ever worked. But apparently the people that worked on Batwoman were like, we don't care about that. Let's show this in your face. Okay, so we got a Kate, who is going to be Batwoman. Something happened to her when she was a kid, where she was in a car with her and her mom and her twin sister, and car got hit by a bus. Allegedly, it's supposed to be the Joker in the bus, and so bus came, boom, hit car like bumper cars, and car went off bridge. But guess who happened to be there? Batman. Batman got, his little thing. He shot the car, did it so that way the grappling hook would go on the wall, so it was holding the car over the cliff, and for some reason, whatever reason, Batman only pulled one child out of the car, didn't pull out the other kid, didn't pull out the mom, and then takes off and leaves the kid there. Doesn't matter that, Batman has tracking devices, and, his Batmobile can go really freaking fast. I'm pretty sure the Batmobile can go faster than a bus full of people, and so, or kids, whatever, Batman didn't throw a tracker on it for whatever reason, just follow it. He didn't take the time to pull out anyone else. He just left a child there unsupervised watching the car that had her mother and sister fall into a river and, die, allegedly. And so that's the whole, that's the backstory. That's why she's, so disturbed as a person. That's why it's her ghost that always haunts her, that she couldn't save her sister, she couldn't save her mother. But actually her mother kind of gets backtracked. It's always about her sister. It's always about the fact that she couldn't save her sister. And then, alright, so her dad, Batman took off. Batman has been gone for 3 years, so her dad started this corporation called the Crows, and they're going to protect Gotham. They're this private organization of, basically the equivalent of Navy SEALs, and these are the best of the best, and they're going to protect everyone. Alright, so she wants to do this, so she joined the military. Guess what? Also, big thing. She's a lesbian. All right, congratulations. You can wait until after, when you're behind closed doors to kiss someone, because but in this, the military's like, you're gay, don't show this. Which I'm pretty sure if they caught anyone making out, they would be pretty pissed. You're like, yo, you're supposed to be training. Why the hell are you making out? This is against orders. I'm pretty sure the military is known for being kind of tight asses about that kind of stuff, because you're there to, do training, you're there to work, you're there to serve your country, and when you're not doing that, you get in trouble for, anything when you're not doing that kind of stuff. So, but apparently it's the biggest thing ever that she's a lesbian, and then her lesbian lover was like, well, I can't leave the service because I need this, I'm not rich like you are, I'm not related to Bruce Wayne, and so, they have the big breakup. Since she got kicked out of the military, she's got to go to the ends of the world to go train. She makes that very apparent. And also, it's like, all right, so she's explaining the plot. And remember, this first episode is filled with what they could have filled a season with. The way that she reads her lines: I got kicked out of this, and so I had to go to the ends of the earth to go train, so that way I could become a crow. It's like they literally handed her the script, and she read it, and they recorded it, and that's what they used. They had no time, no emotion. I'm not over-exaggerating. The difference is, I got kicked out of the military and I went to the ends of the earth to train, so that way I could become a crow and save Gotham. Or you could do, I went to the ends of the earth so I could go train, so that way I can be a crow like my father. I'm not an actor or actress. I don't ever want to be. That's something that, that doesn't seem fun to me. I'd rather just draw. But, even somebody that's not interested in acting, that has no, anything, even I know that there's a difference between reading it with some, dramaticness as compared to, just reading it completely monotone. Heck, when I tell stories to my friends, I'm more animated than the way that was. I'm like, girl, you don't make me feel for you at all. And, she's with some old wise man. He's got the long hair, the long beard. It's all gray. He's the trainer. And it's like, all right, so you got to swim in ice. When are you ever going to do that in Gotham? But apparently that's the training that she needs to do. So she goes back because crazy Alice lady, some crazy Alice in Wonderland wannabe lady, she's gonna attack Gotham. And so it's this new terrorist attack against Gotham from this Alice lady. Well, I guess domestic terrorist attack is the terminology that they use in the show. And so, for some reason, right when the Crows are making their big announcement that they're taking over, main character Kate, her dad's new wife, is basically in charge of everything, and she's doing all the PR stuff, and they make a big thing. Oh, this is, the new wife, this is the new sister, and, they're gonna do everything. And then they're gonna have, Gotham's gonna be safe now because the Crows are there. And then, oh my god, Alice shows up with her little minions that have bunny rabbit masks. And, they just happen out of all of the people there to kidnap Kate's ex-girlfriend. You couldn't just take some random children. Come on, do you know how much Gotham would unite as if the bad guys, this Alice chick, went and took somebody's child? They would lose their freaking shit. But no, out of all of the innocent bystanders that they could have just nabbed in front of everyone, they decide to go out of their way to take this girl who is the equivalent of a Navy SEAL. She's trained like a Navy SEAL. They decide to take her. They take her because of I have to remember, Kate's not Batwoman yet. They take this girl, but for whatever reason, to get her back. And so the dad doesn't put two and two together. He doesn't go, oh, hey, that's my daughter's girlfriend. Maybe this has something to do with that fact. No, it goes over the head. Even the sister that, they want to just pretend to be just a little socialite that's always on Twitter. Even she kind of points out, oh, let me call up Kate. So Kate comes back because she's got to save a girl. And even though they broke up, it was a bad breakup, she was like, I'm not proud of being a lesbian. Deuces, we're not being together anymore. So Kate comes back. And then what does she do? She has this confrontation with her dad. And her dad is like, oh my gosh, dude, this isn't comedia. This is just a normal show. This isn't a Spanish novella. You're not going to go, and that's exactly what he does. He's overacting. I'm like, dude, I know you can act. You were awesome in Ever After. Ooh, Prince Henry? You were Prince Charming in the Cinderella movie? What the heck happened? I mean, I guess after you dumped Drew Barrymore in that movie, or maybe you guys lived Ever After. Didn't do so great for his career, but he was good in that movie. I know this dude can act, but for some reason he's like, no, Kate, you can't do this. This was a problem, and now you have to, be friends with, my new wife and your stepsister, and you're not gonna join the Crows because it's too dangerous for you, and, all these problems, and you gotta get over the past with your sister, and it's like, oh my god, dude, calm down. Simmer. everything that she was lacking, you know, when she was reading her lines, he came in like 110%. Now, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it gets worse. Then she just conveniently goes to Bruce Wayne's house, and she just conveniently sees on his shelf there was something that was in the center of the shelf, which now is off to the side. So she pushes it to the center, she gets in the Batcave, and that's when she says her big line that was in the trailer. Oh, yeah, this suit will fit, it'll be perfect once it fits a woman. And it's like, girl, that thing already has boobs on it. Like, come on. Batman's a big dude. He's been trained, he actually did train around the world. Batman is, like, an expert at martial arts. Yeah, you know, then that's one of the things is he doesn't have superpowers. He's got to, you know, be kind of bulky, and, you know, he's got the superpower, which is his mind. That's his, you know, greatest thing, is that he's the most intelligent person on the planet Earth. And, you know, when he's fighting these bad guys, when he's going up against super villains, gotta be kind of yoked. Batman's a big dude. That suit, it could fit me, and I'm a freaking hobbit. And, okay, but somehow it needs to be fixed, because, you know, it's already made for a woman. They didn't even make an attempt to get a different suit. That's literally the suit that she wears in the next scene. And so, she puts on the suit, and she goes after this Alice person who has her girlfriend, her ex-girlfriend. She's going, somehow she is an expert at using the Batsuit, at using all of the gadgets. Somehow she just is able to download all of this knowledge on how to use all of Bruce Wayne's crap. So, she goes after Alice. Somehow she knows exactly where they are. She knows what floor they're on. She somehow can fly to go get them. Then fights Alice, gets a knife, which is going to be important in the next episode. Goes after girlfriend. They fall, they land, they go through a roof, they land in some bed, and then she, like, dramatically touches her lips. And it's like, okay, she already showed you in a scene earlier that she's married. She's not a lesbian anymore. She's straight. She's married to a man. It was a big thing. Big thing. But now you're like just, you know, sexily caressing her lips with your finger. And it's like, all right, if this is your ex, she's going to recognize you. Like, it'd be the same thing if any of the guys I've ever dated put on a Batman suit and wore a mask. I would recognize them. You know them. It's like if my dad put on the Batman mask, I would recognize him. If my mom decided to dress up like Batwoman, I would recognize her. If my boyfriend decided to dress up like Batman, I would know who they are. Even if it's a friend that I haven't seen in like 10 years, I would still know them. It doesn't matter that you have a mask. You can still see the person in it. It's not like their eyes change. It's not like the shape of your face changes. Not like your voice changes, because she doesn't use a voice changer. But she caresses the girl's lips and then deuces. I'm out. And flies. She flies in front of the entire city and everyone's like, oh, Batman's back! Yay! And then at the end of the episode, you find out this big plot twist. Oh my god, this thing that they could, if they would have played their cards right, they could have made this the cliffhanger for the end of the season and just every single episode find clues up until this point. But they don't. For some stupid reason, someone's like, yes, this is a great idea to put this in the first episode. Even though this is a show where you want to leave cliffhangers at the end of every episode so that way people keep coming back. But no, they're like this thing that could have been the big reveal at the end of the first season. Let's put it at the end of the first episode. Alice is her sister. Bam! Sister survived. Sister survived. Everything that you've been pissed off at Bruce Wayne for, at Batman for, since you were a child, guess what? Your sister lived. Everything was a lie. Everything that you've been mad about, it's done. It's done. And you would think that that would be, you know, the big thing. You think that, oh, she'd have some kind of revelation about Bruce Wayne. But no, she doesn't. But, yeah, that's the end of the first episode. It's like, really? 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 All of this. You could have done the entire first episode about her making it about how Batman's gone. Show how the city's, you know, been destroyed. Show how her father formed the Crow things. Develop some of these characters. Explain how her father got remarried. Who this woman is that he married. How it's like to have a sister when she's gone. She doesn't know these people. Show some emotion. Show how it, you know, it distressed her. They already have a, you know, a bad relationship for whatever reason. And so maybe show how that happen. Show how this other girl that she's in love with, and you know, maybe that's the big reveal, is that she finally comes back. The first episode she comes back, and at the end of the episode have that this girl that she loved, well, I guess, you know, not because you find out that she's married, but this girl just show show she saves her at the end of the episode, finds out, oh, she's married to a man, you know, oh, this person that you've been in love with, even though, you know, things didn't work out. Show something. Show it, but no, don't drop every single bomb in the first episode. You literally could have dragged this out. This entire thing could have been dragged out an entire season. It could have been interesting. You could have done actual detective work like Batman, but no, let's just throw it all in the first episode. Who cares? Who cares? We got 20 episodes. What the hell is she going to do? What are you going to tell after this? I don't know. Are you going to go through, like, every single thing? Because, I mean, Batwoman, I mean, she's not that popular. You can say what you want. Comic books. You didn't read the comic books. Well, I actually have Batwoman comic books. I actually do, because some of the artists I actually like. And I'm telling you right now, it's not that big of a page turner. It's not you're sitting at the edge of your seat in every single comment like, oh my god, what's going to happen? It's no like, oh, look, that's cool. That's cool. They drew her hair in this one. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a nice scene. You're more fascinated by the artwork than the actual story. And I know because I actually own Batwoman comics. But, that's the first episode, guys. Got a lot more. But yeah, first episode, I'm going to do reviews for every single one like I did with Star Wars Resistance. If it gets too stupid, I might have to stop. But, I powered through Star Wars Resistance. So, you know, I'm going to say it like Star Wars Resistance. Can't get any worse than it does. But, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below. If you liked it, go to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you get that click that little bell. That way you get notifications when I do other videos and live streams. And until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day. And may the Force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films, to heroes, to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the Binary Sunset version, one of my favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.